So let's get this going. Let's get this show started. We're going to start off with a gym, JJ's boxing. Unfortunately, when we get fights, some boxers can't always make these press conferences. And I've got to say, we've got some boxers here today that have travelled a long, long way. And I do really appreciate that. But we're going to get two lads up. They're not fighting each other. They're from the same gym. Their opponents are not here today. So please welcome Jay Hazell and Kelvin Ponting, please. So I love the T-shirts as well, by the way. We're going to find out a bit about the T-shirts. But Jay Hazell, you've literally just found out. You turned up today. Your opponent is actually withdrawn from the fight. Jay is fighting, by the way. And there's no better man to get a replacement than Tank Promotions. But right now, your opponent is to be confirmed. You're training at JJ's. You're originally from Swindon. Just tell us, obviously, firstly, you're disappointed, right?
Yeah, a little bit. It's always a bit of a shitter. You're training for one guy and then another face turns up. But regardless, it doesn't change my work ethic, doesn't change, anything. I'll train hard, I'll train to win. I'll train hard to fight easy, and, JJ's is the best place to do that.
I've got to say, props to Dennis Jones. He started very small, and every time I go to that gym, he's rammed in there. He's got to put extra sessions on to fit you lot in the gym. And let's have a round of applause to Dennis, because what that man does for boxing is incredible. He puts up so much of his own time, non-profit. He helps so many individuals, and I know people are travelling to Siren to train with him, which is a testament to what you just said there. But you spoke about the training. Now you're unsure. There's a bit of uncertainty with you, but what you just said, unfortunately, sometimes boxers have 5, 6, 7, 8 different opponents. It happens, but unfortunately, it's happened to you. But what's your plan now in the next sort of 2.5 weeks?
I'll just go back to how I was. I'm not going to train any different. I'm not going to, try and pick out styles to fight. I train to fight. Fighting's fighting. Don't look too much into the technicalities of all that. You just turn up and do your best on the day, and that's what I'll do.
Listen, thank you for that, Jay. I'm going to pass you over to Malcolm now.
Right, thanks, Rich. And with me, Kelvin. Your opponent is still definitely here. Now it's Michael East. Do you know much about him?
Yeah, I know a bit about him. I know he's training hard. I know he works really hard. He comes from a great gym as well. I've trained there in the past. It's a good gym. I know they train really hard. I'm training just as hard, as obviously. Got to put in the work. I've upped my game a lot. Trying new things, sparring different people. I train with some hard hitters in that gym. I've even got a teammate on now I've fought in the past, Reece Rowlands. Big up to Reece Rowlands. Yeah, he's a heavy hitter as well. Yeah, so it's all training hard in there.
Now, Kelvin, I hope you won't mind me saying, but you've always had the heart. You've always had the dedication. But over these last 3-4 fights, we've seen a real change in terms of confidence, self-confidence, and ability now, to the point that I think I said in your last bout, you're at a level now where win or lose, you always bring it and it's going to be close. What started that change? Because suddenly it seemed to all click for you.
Well, all it was is I sat there and I thought I need to up my game. I can't keep not trying. I've got to go in there and push and just push and keep pushing until the end. Win or lose, I've got in there, I've done what I've done, I've tried my best, and that's all about it. It's taking part in the sport.
And as Rich said with Joe, you've got just over a couple of weeks left. I imagine just beginning to tail down with the training now. You're happy with the way it's gone?
Yeah, the training's still great. It's still going great. Still putting in a lot of work, a lot of cardio. Like I said, the sparring, the amount of sparring we're doing is crazy. Bag work, everything, pads. Dennis is always on the pads with us, working on different techniques. That's all we could do. But we do work hard in that gym.
Well, Rich, I think we'd both agree with that. We've got two young men here, as you said, with a great gym that will bring it. As I've said, I've seen Kelvin develop so much. Jay, I think with both these young men, we're guaranteed a good night's work.
Definitely. Kelvin got a bit of, he's got a bit of microphone time, but I've got to come back because the last time you fought, you had a stoppage win. Was that right, on MCP? And you're going to want to repeat that again, I'm sure. And obviously with your training at JJ's, I know how I watch when they spar, and it's like you're watching fighting when you go into that gym. I love that, by the way. I love that type of training. Listen, I wish you both all the very best for your rest of preparation, and we're going to break off for some photographs. Dave, you want on that side?
Brilliant, thanks, Kelvin.
I think we will have the two mics, Ben. We just won't. We'll keep them apart. Is that okay? Or?
You want to try and use 2 mics now?